The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get up, ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ready, set.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Right here. Down. Ready, ready.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set to go now from the 35.
5 wide. 319.
First down throw for Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got Curry there for the completion. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
Cougar 18, Cougar 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
19 Tiger. Ready.
1st and goal, Judkins. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And it looked like a Bill got it!
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
From his own end zone, Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
A give, left side. Here's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. No first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard and he'd have had it. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here.
Alert!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Motioning left is their running back. Allen now on first down. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to the air, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. This is brought in by Coleman. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the air again, Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking to guys on these routes, and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off, man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, make got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the red zone now. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Brown, off 52. 56, 56.
Now Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Allen to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I like to call that whole situation right there complimentary football. The defense, they take the ball away. The offense, they possess it and drive it a good chunk down the field. And ultimately, the kicker delivers with the field goal.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Check that. Street. Here we go. Set.
From the gun, Judkins. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go. Cougar night.
They're going to try and throw it here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drag him 60. Come on. Set. 19.
To the air on third and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready. 68.
Judkins out the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready.
Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Hopkins is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready. Cowboy. Street. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Stop made by Myles Garrett. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. This one's caught. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go, Judkins. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Round 80. Alert. Is it?
3.5 with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Regular. What's that?
First down throw for Allen. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
319! Alert! 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 Isaiah!
Throwing here, Allen. That's complete. Here's Jones. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 wide.
Shakir sent in motion left. Allen gonna throw again. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Round 80! Out! Look out!
To throw again, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Monday.
Again, Allen to the air. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Running back sent in motion. This is a design run for Allen. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. To send this one away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Complete out to the right. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and
Don't read. This is Judkins. Space pass to 35. And he's He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good.
To throw here on first down. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Back on 80.
Back to pass on first and 10. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Pass play now. Caught by his back. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Back on 80. 19 tight. 19.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Working quickly here.
It's now second and 6. At the 9.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Molly set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Bills with the ball trying to keep their postseason run going. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Stay tight.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Brown 80.
To the air again, Allen. They did it! He made the interception! Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Judkins to begin the drive. Get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Third down run from Judkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Go check. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Another game to Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
With Sampson running out of the gun.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go. 19 type. 19. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Bronco lead. 70 Rangers. 70 Cup 19.
Looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got all of it, and this is good. And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Throwing now on first down. Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Brown 80! Alert! Monday.
Back to the air. Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh no, they get it yet again! And the Browns get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, great.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Let's go now. Steady.
Third down, they'll go with Sampson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Ready.
Third and just 2 to go.
Street. And go.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Go check. Ready.
Off to Sampson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Let's go. Rock all 80.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to be out of bounds. So the clock stops, and they can set up now for a potential game-winning field goal try.
Brings up 4th down.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. From 37 yards in the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Here he is to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
319.
He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
5 wide.
On 1st down, Allen. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really effective decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime, rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. Now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46.
19 Lions. Panther Rangers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. It'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. At last, we are headed for overtime. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those two drives, it is next score wins. And postseason overtime no longer different from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things. The other side's going to get a chance to retort. And if the game remains tied beyond that, then it is sudden death.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
It's been the type of game that makes the playoffs so great to watch. A spot in the AFC title game on the line as we're underway in overtime. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Working from the gun to start. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, Robinson. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Cannot afford a 3-and-out in this spot. Offense has to figure this out on third down.
Middle. 319. Alert.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Here's Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down.
56. Ready? On 52. Look out.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down throw for Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Alert! Ready!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He has it, but he can't hang on. No interception, incomplete. Oh, the impact that could have had on overtime. Instead, we move on to third down.
that is such a bummer because those are the moments you live for defensively. Those are all the reps you do in practice to get to that moment when the ball's in your hand to make that interception. He can't get it done. Now he's got to flush it and go make another play.
Allen on third down. It's on target to Moore. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He's in 25 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen now on first down. He's got more once again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. This to take a 7-point lead here in overtime. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The whole season comes down to how they answered on this drive. All right, here we go. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Deputy! 18 cards.
Now it's his turn in overtime. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
They need a touchdown first, and then it'll come down to a decision that may extend their season. First, though, 2nd down. Oh, big interception here. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, so with a couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game. A way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL.